White and Nerdy Man here with our next iteration of Dark Souls Remastered. We got pretty good. We got pretty good. We got good, scrubs. No. We got pretty far in the past couple episodes. Actually, a lot farther than I would ever think I would get in 6 hours of progress in this game. I'm already a good chunk of the way through. I think we're now pushing out of the mid-game, early game, and kind of going into almost the mid-game, per se. It's kind of hard where like that officially begins, because I guess like the true mid-game is to come. But yeah, let's just go ahead and keep exploring the undead asylum that we have returned to since our last voyage here. And last time that we left off, we fought not only a Black Knight down that hallway, but we also found our original friend who gave us our very first Estus Flask, Oscar. I think his name was Oscar. He was a brave soul, and he died, I would say, doing what he loved, but he was a hollow, so that would be nibbling on souls, which is not such a great thing. But regardless, here we are. Yeah, that's where he was, shining like the sun, and went out in a blaze of glory. Thank you guys for tuning in, also via YouTube. I have been noticing the views on there, so thank you very much. Hopefully you guys will be cool to join live at some point, to anybody who might be watching this after the fact, after I post it on YouTube. But regardless, any bit of support at all is definitely appreciated. It's been fun going through the Dark Souls series. My wife is currently out and about getting groceries, by the way, so if I have to stop for a few minutes to help load in groceries, then just bear with me on that. Husband duties, man. They gotta get done. But I hope everybody is having a good time. I hope everybody's ready for the weekend, unless if you guys are having to work the weekend, then definitely my condolences. I know what that's like. Been there, done that. Bought the t-shirt. Taking these guys down with us. Dodge the arrow. Because we're going to come over here. We have no need to go back down here because there is no demon to jump on top of. We will probably get very hurt if we jump from that distance. Not going to do that. Oh, but now there are two. A spearman and a swordsman. No match for the parry. But yeah, today, I definitely think that we're going to be making the trip through Blighttown and seeing if we can ring the second undead bell. That'll be the next most significant step into the next part of the game. Definitely high importance to be attached to that. And we have ourselves a special rusted iron ring. Go ahead and drop back down here because I believe, if I remember correctly, there is another Black Knight around these parts somewhere. I think he may actually be back in this direction. Kind of having to reverse the way of the tutorial. Oh, there he is! Oh, geez, that scared the crap out of me. Dog is crying in the background. That was close. Run for your life! I might have to address my dog crying here momentarily. Whew! Your aggro range is ridiculous. Ow! I clearly was not ready for that. Run to the safety of the bonfire. I too like flavors of cheese. Might have to let my dog out here in just a second. Kill a guy through the door. Gotta get my parry timing down, because definitely as we get later in the game, we really want to be sure that we can parry these guys. It will be quite literally a matter of life or death. There we go. dogs. Pups. Have to get into my dog. Got some growlies going on while I'm fighting the Black Knight. Ha-ha! Got him. Woo! He's down. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and let the pooches out real fast. Alright, my camera. Hello. And there it goes again. Hello. Again. Okay, it's possessed. Give me just 1 second. I will be back in a brief moment to let the puppies out. Alright, I am back. Apologies for that. I'm going to turn my camera down. It's like possessed. There we go. Just a little bit too bright on my eyes. We will go ahead and continue after that. Let's level up. Because I believe after that, I think I got everything from this place. I'll double check down that hallway just to be sure, but I'm almost certain that we'll be good. Going forward from there. That one definitely is not hitting as hard. Let's go ahead and put some points into attunement as well, so I can, actually use the miracle that I have bothered to purchase. Did we repair our stuff? We did now. About 1,000 souls to our name, not too shabby. Okay, let's go. Onward we go. Get this guy. Well, bam. And yeah, we will see how far we can get this lovely evening. Hopefully through Blighttown. Still not in the blessed place yet where we can actually warp to a different bonfire. If only we were so fortunate. Yeah, there's where that Black Knight was. He was hiding right there. Scared the living daylights out of me. And I think that's about all that she wrote when it comes to the Undead Asylum. After you have that key and kind of explore also the underground after defeating the boss, there really is no place left to go. So, let's go ahead and head back to Firelink Shrine. And then we will begin our descent once again. Oh, we got the torch dudes here. You were just a scourge on existence, my fellow. Probably should have read up on trades with Snuggly, because this area is just a little bit tricky to get to due to the wacky jump that it requires to get up to the nest, as you guys saw last night. And here we are. Curl up like a ball. Drink break. Yeah, I don't know if I will manage to beat Dark Souls, like, before the 30-hour mark. Like, I'm pretty sure I'll be getting it, like, right at the end there. We'll see. I could be pleasantly surprised. I don't know how much of the game that I'm actually really, like, skipping. I'm not trying to necessarily bulldoze through it or anything like that. But if I do happen to beat it before the challenge mark, I might play some Monster Hunter. and stream it. That'll probably be the subject of my next stream, the next time that something like this happens, or, as I said yesterday, I might just be apt to just start streaming my normal gameplay sessions of just me, not necessarily trying to entertain as much, I guess, for a stream of this purpose, but just me just doing my thing more than anything else. You guys be welcome to chill with me. Debating about what platform to get the newest Rise expansion on. I probably won't be doing that for a little bit. Might have to wait for some birthday money to come into my possession, but of course if I'm going to stream it, then I'm probably going to have to get it on the PC. And let's stop by the lovely bonfire here. Repair our equipment. Don't need much more repairing. We're going to buy some more moss from creepy cackly lady on the way back to the depths. And, oh, hello, and pray. Yeah, but pray you never go hollow. I will plan not to, my friend. I will plan not to. We're getting in a pretty good pace, and our health is actually in a pretty good place as well. Definitely don't feel nearly as vulnerable, I guess. I feel like that almost all the Dark Souls games, I'm kind of like locking myself to this playstyle because it's a bit more comfortable. I tell myself, okay, I want to develop myself into a caster, but I have to make sure that I still have enough strength and vitality, and I still end up, like, maximizing those kind of builds. Ah, well. Did I? Oh! He dropped an item. Probably a piece of crappy armor, but dagnabbit, I can't resist the shiny. Ooh, a short sword. I like it. I'm still going to have to readjust myself from the speed of Monster Hunter that I have been playing at, so we might have the first warm-up half an hour or so, kind of get myself loose and goosey and ready to go. We could strive for an interesting approach and take the back way into Blighttown, but we'll just go the standard descent into the upcoming madness and see where that takes us. Splish, splash, splish, splash. Hello, creepy lady.
Oh, hello, dearie. You left me high and dry for a while there. I thought maybe you'd forgotten about me.
Oh, of course not.
Are you back for more? Plenty of it.
She's just very disturbing. We will take 2 of the blooming purple mosses. I accidentally hit the cancel button. Because we will need them. You're welcome. Yes, the feeling is mutual? Question mark, question mark. Back to the creepy undead burg. So, and thinking about it, like, especially, I guess, going through it, a lot of the areas in Dark Souls, although they seem really big and intimidating at first, I mean, they are still pretty big. Lordran's a very large and interconnected place. But if you know what you're doing and you know your navigation, then it's really not as bad as it seems at first. There's a familiarity there that does help. It definitely does not make you immune to the traps or anything like that. You just have to be prepared. Just like that guy, I mean, I was not able to kill him before he was able to get a good whack on me. Oh, crap-a-lot. I do not like the torchmen. And I hit the wall. I don't want to hit the wall. Hit this guy. And that guy. And maybe even this guy, too. Roll down here for a nice little shortcut. Pups are barking. I'll probably let them back in when I get back to the safety of the bonfire here. Don't think so, buckaroo. Oh, it's terrible. Get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. Can you just imagine how horrible this thing has to smell? This is just one of the many weird thoughts that I have whenever I'm playing these games. Shing! It's like I want to just make a bum rush, but I have the torch guy down there and the slimes on the ceiling. It's just not going to be for a good combination at all. Plus, I guess I could get some souls for my trouble. About 100, but it just, like, I don't know, even, like, not even, like, being in the game world, per se, it just doesn't feel as satisfying slicing through these guys, because it's just, like, I'm cutting through mush. Blech. Like giant globules of snot. It's gross. Alright, I think that's all of them. Let's hope that this guy doesn't kill me. Shing! Excellent. We're going to make it back to this bonfire real quick, and then I'm going to let my dogs in, and I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm going to have some couple of just interruptions here. Alright, now that we're camping out at the bonfire, I shall be back in a jiffy. I promise. Alright, I have returned. Sorry about that. A brief endeavor indeed. Now, we're going to descend back to where we can enter the one, the only, everybody's favorite vacation destination from Dark Souls 1, Blighttown. We're gonna go down the stairs. Dolly. Shh, pups. Dolly. Quit. She is just like hanging under the tiniest spot in a teddy. It's making Teddy think that there's something out there. Teddy. Sorry about my dogs. Oh. Stupid rat. No opinions to collect from the Rodentia in this world, thank you. Teddy. Or my dog, for that matter. We meet again. Sure, I'll buy a gold pine resin from you. That way you won't be so sad and dejected when I'm not buying stuff.
That was a fine trade.
You're very welcome.
I have this funny feeling we'll meet again soon. We'll make another fine trade, of course.
Here's hoping. And now, everybody, we descend into the horror of Blighttown. This place is not a fun place to be. It goes down in infamy as one of the worst places, one of the most infamous levels in video game history. That might be giving it ever so slightly too much credit, but we definitely do not want to underestimate the trials that the Blighttown can bring to the unsuspecting player. The nearest bonfire is a good distance into this little hellhole, so we ought to be careful. And here we are, by ourselves, with only the crackle of fire for comfort. But is the crackle of fire really the only thing? It's this bird. And he fell. LOL. See you next fall. Blighttown. You definitely gotta love the sound design. managed to stagger him there. Got him! These guys are tough. And I don't even want to think about the implications of him dropping dung pies. My dog is having an episode here. Oof. Man, that's bad damage. I really don't have anywhere to run, so I need to be very careful. Ow. Whew. That had me tense there. I don't have any sort of magic. Ooh, got a large club for my trouble, actually. But I don't have any sort of magic that I can reliably fall upon. So I definitely need to use my wits and my axe. Of course, these are lovely nasties. Got him. Both of them very, oh gosh. We gotta watch out for those guys. That is an annoying enemy, if I ever know one. It's difficult to fight with a notification prompt telling me that I've killed him and reaped the reward. Ow. It looks even worse. This place is definitely no friendly destination, that is for sure. It is a dank and dark place. Am I human? No, I look beef jerky. Not to worry, we do have plenty of humanity to help supplement any bonfires that we will find along the way, and we will definitely want it for this area. Stopped you mid-air. And got the soul of a proud knight for our troubles as well. There are plenty of items. There are some items that I have seen in the distance in this level before, but I've never actually been able to go to and obtain. So we will see how well we can do that. Let me get a hydration here. Crisp and refreshing. Up we go. Into the vile black yonder. Hope we may get out alive. Please pardon my random bouts of singing. They are inevitable, just like that attack. I could attempt a jump. I don't know if I class myself that brave right now or not. I could try, but man, that is a risky freaking jump. That might be one of the only ways to get whatever that is. And there's not really an easy way of climbing back up to this particular spot. I hear you. I don't see you. Now I see ya. Oh, and of course that counts as him stomping on my noggin. Oh, stupid thought, man. Do I jump? Do I jump for that? I think we can make it. I won't know how we'll get back out. Oh, we made it! I don't think I've ever gotten this item before. Ayato? Ayato? I apologize if I am utterly butchering that pronunciation. Nice! We actually just got a very good shortcut to the bonfire that way. Unintentionally so. Let's go ahead and make use of that. Yes, please. I will definitely take that. 110%. Let's go ahead and get our twin humanities. Let us reverse our hollowing so that we will be human once more. Let us give ourselves the gift of extra Estus, because we will need it traversing this place. Let's also repair our equipment. Ah, the wonderful horrors of Blighttown. it's a happy place. I'm waiting for you guys to come up here. Oh, now you're gonna freak out and try to come up here? Alright, come on. I have no shame in cheesing. We're gonna be try to be as thorough with exploration as we possibly can. Who's next? Step on the conga line. One ticket to summary destruction. I am loving this. You gonna come up or what? Were you just waiting for my cue? We are super near the bonfire, so I'm not nearly as concerned. It's still just, like, thinking about people who can go through this game without getting hit is absolutely mind-blowing to me. I don't know how, without literally making a single error. That will be very handy. It's pretty much a good summary for every item in the game, is that that will be very handy, and that will be very handy. I don't know if it'll go that way or not. I can't remember exactly what's over here. Except an extremely rickety bridge. I want one of those dog things. Of course, it's a smaller model, so they're harder to hit just because they're smaller. I can deny it no longer. I am small. Let me see. I feel like I might have punked myself a little bit. Probably will have to go back. I don't want to break that jar. Gross. What is the point of this bridge even coming over here? You would think that it would, like, be hiding an item or something along those lines, or maybe that's the point. I'm just missing something. Alright. I don't want to spend the whole episode just walking around in circles. Those who are motion sick need not apply. That would definitely trip the heck out of my wife. Moving platform. We're back at the bonfire. We could go ahead and just recover. Might be a good idea. That'll probably be the best idea. Just so that we can have the max amount of things going forward. So, with those lovely dart blowing guys, they inflict a status called toxic. It's very dangerous because it eats your health extremely fast. I don't know if I'm like hearing something in the game or if I'm like hearing movement outside. The dogs are freaking me out. Not a good time to be playing Blighttown, I guess. See one guy making a very strong headway towards me. Hello! I don't think so. Get that item there. I'm hearing more rallies. Owie. What do you have to gain from just roaring at me first, huh? Come on. Line up, line up. Everybody gets some death. Dogs. Taddy. Taddy. Shh. You guys are freaking me out. Stop. nice. Got some cool armor there. Shadow armor. Who doesn't love a little bit of ninja in their Dark Souls? Actually... Teddy! Gosh, dog. Teddy. Stop. Oh. Is that Mama? Oh. It's Mama. Well, hold on. I'm going to camp out in this spot right here, and I will be right back when I help unload some groceries. Here's hoping I won't... Are you sure? Okay.
I listened to my inner hubby though and left because my car died in the middle of the store.
Oh no!
So I had to walk and I got part of the way and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get stuff on no one.
Uh-huh.
My back is going to stop.
Thank you. I was wondering why the dogs were freaking out, and I'm like in a very tense... Oh no, you're fine. I was like, oh, maybe. Oh, nice. I don't have anybody on the online so far, so it's just a stream of lonesome. But it's okay. People watching back on YouTube might be enjoying this. Aw, very nice.
I wanted to get a nice pillow.
Mm-hmm. You'd be hard pressed to keep them off of that, though. You do realize that.
Yeah, just to have it so I can squeeze.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
See a dart flying from Netherworld there. It is much easier to see that in the remastered version, I will have to say. Doesn't mean I still probably won't get poked by it at some point, but...
Oh, please purchase money for beer.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So we're gonna leave here at like 10.
Super early, yeah.
I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Not happy, Bob.
Not happy. Not happy. I'm sorry, hon. Remember, anything that you say is live. Okay.
I know, that's why I'm not happy.
Right.
But I'm just saying I was slightly overheated, so...
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, well, hon, yeah, as I say, take the chance to rest while you can there, hon. There's nothing wrong with that. Gotcha. Yeah. Yep. So that may not be the best idea. We'll see. Dart guy. Down for the count. Worth a pretty penny of souls too. And get a really cool shield over here. Eagle shield. Not an item that I've particularly used all that much here, but it'll keep going. Ah, the lovely place that is Blighttown. It's so annoying. It's like, I was in this frame first, gosh darn it. And then he kicks me out? Go ahead and grab that. We're going to finish off the fellow that's lurking up here. Because, like I said, once you take care of these dart guys, they do not come back. Which is very nice. For the purposes of not getting, like, tagged by poison every time I'm trying to get through Blighttown. Shing! Sparkle, sparkle. We're actually doing really well there, guys. I'm not gonna say we're like in the midpoint of Blighttown per se, but we are getting close. It's a big level. Very dangerous too. Got it. I think that's one of those random enemies that just does not come back. Ooh, a pyromancy. I forgot about that being there. The power within. Let me see. We're getting to the point where we're actually starting to descend into Blighttown. Let's go ahead and go up here because they're making us fight a pretty strong enemy in very close corners. Thanks, FromSoft. Owie, owie, oh no! Ah, daggone it. Here's hoping that I would not die on that part, but just had to be a little bit more aggressive, I guess. But we did clear out several enemies that die permanently, so that's definitely a big plus. Get that guy. Get rid of that hellhound. I'm going to assume that's what that enemy is named anyway. And if not, that's the official designation that I'm going to give it, because it is a terrible enemy. Shing, shing. We'll just have to take great care to not accidentally platform to our demise. That can definitely happen. Come on. And I see our souls down there. Hooray! Are you gonna come or not? Like, come on. You just waiting on little old me. Okay, come on, dude. Come on. Mostly simple to take down. Mostly. Come over here, get this lovely gentleman over here. We don't have to worry about anybody sneaking up from behind. Getting tense. I can feel it. Do I want to just... Oh, never mind. Ow! Yeah, come on. I have to remember to not push up the stick whilst hitting R1 to initiate a kick. Because the kick is nice for breaking a guard, but it is not very optimal for shield breakage. Not again! No, the same place! Dagnabbit. That same little corner. Oh, jeez. We'll get there, guys. I just can't stagger that enemy very easily. My weapon attack is just not quite strong enough. Maybe if I try my heavier attack, that might help me. The last thing we want to do is get hasty, though, because that is now enough souls to almost level up twice. I don't want to sacrifice that just because I'm getting impatient. Get off of me, nasty. Oh. Ow. I can definitely feel myself kind of like getting tenser, but I have to keep cool-headed, or otherwise this area will continue to not go very well for us. So that guy's down. That's good for that. Here comes a friend. He's going to hopefully, yeah, whack that. Whack that barrel. He's going to come up here. The last mistake you'll ever make. That kind of gets me into... I didn't even realize you were up here. Okay, well, come on. Make your move. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on, dude. Got him. Alright, so let's keep our calm and our wit and our focus about it. We can get past this part. We can do it. Just need to tread with an appropriate sense, ow, of caution. Backstab. That'll provide a chance to heal. Yep, not happening this time. Not eating my face, sweet! Whew! And now we can continue the very, very careful descent below. I'm trying to remember, there's a very precariously placed item around here somewhere. Naturally. Oh yeah, it's right there, I believe. Right near the fog gate, wouldn't you know it. Let's go ahead and traverse it. Once again, not 100% sure of the significance of the random fog gates, but there it is regardless. I don't know how important that particular item is. Now we're getting into the proper descent into Blighttown proper. There is another bonfire down here, thankfully. So we will go ahead and try to make best use of that before we get too crazy. Okay, So that's where that leads. I was trying to remember where that platform in particular led. I think I know where that item is, and that's going to be very nice whenever we're able to get to it. A little further down, I can't quite finagle my way over there just yet. Oh my gosh, that's such a... Ooh, oh crap! Okay. That could have ended a lot worse, but gosh. That's such a tiny, precise spot. Like I said, if you happen to enjoy the funny noises or faces that I'm making, definitely let me know. Let me uncurl my legs here so I don't give myself another Charlie horse. Gentle, 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 gentle. Okay, whew. And just got a whip. Whoosh. Get another potion pop. Potion pop. Okay. We made it. Feels like barely, but we made it. Alright. Got the item, probably at a little bit of a callous regard for my health. Let's go ahead and kill that thing. It's like a pyromancer fly. I guess it's like a chaos demon. A smaller one, anyway. Definitely hideous looking. Very neat in the remastered textures and stuff like that. Oh, crap. Oh, what happened? Oh, gosh. Something just hit me. For poison? Yep. I forgot one of those dark guys lives down here. Somewhere. Aha, yep. All the way over there. Don't worry. I don't plan on forgetting about you anytime soon, believe me. Yeah, see him. I'm just gonna make a beeline for him. No more for you, bub. Ooh, got the Wanderer set. It's interesting in these games you can find the classes of pretty much all the equipment of all the starting classes, is what I was trying to say. As you make your way through the game, which is pretty cool. Kind of lends to that sense of you can respec your character and rebuild however you would choose. Let's go past him because that fire whip does a lot of damage. Kill the bug. I said... Sorry, I just whistled with the microphone. Let's get to a safe spot because I came down here just a little bit on the premature side. I was not meaning to come all the way down here. Unintentionally so, but it is not an irredeemable error. I kind of sort of got knocked down. Let's go. Yeah, pretty much. I am losing Estus at a crazy rate, though, so I definitely need to get to the bonfire as soon as I can so I can explore a little bit more unfettered. I don't even know how that happened. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, got that guy with a plunging attack. Okay. Whew. Be careful, Chad. The run's not over till it's over. Now, don't cause a copyright strike on my video.
It doesn't count as a copyright because I'm singing it myself.
I know. I know. I just being dumb. Oh, and I'm poisoned again. That's the reason why I have my lovely little things that help cure poison. Heal up.
Definitely dehydrated. Kumo did not refill my drink. Like, I almost wanted to ask for, like,
Well, you'd think they would have offered at least one, right?
They were pretty slim tonight. We had to wait
Bonfire.
about 15 minutes for a scene.
Oh, man.
Which for little Kumo is a long time.
I see.
There were tons of mail orders.
I gotcha. Alright. So, let's go ahead and let's use a humanity real quick, or twin humanities. I hate to burn through all those, but we are definitely going to need to kindle this bonfire as well. Let's reverse our hollowing, because we'll also face an NPC with a weapon that could potentially, we could have a really neat upgrade for, or use for. As I like the way that we have our Captain Morgan pose there inadvertently.
How did you start, by the way?
Right around like 8:30, so I got about like an hour left. Is that alright with you?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you wanted to watch Naruto.
I might afterwards. My wife and I have been working through Naruto as we've been doing our thing. Let's level up real fast. Yay, get an attunement slot so I can actually use a miracle. We'll roll with that. Oh, and I might want to actually attune said miracle. Whoops. Ah! Got a little hasty with my A button there. Attune, there we go. Heal will be helpful as we are exploring this place, and since I am human now, I should also have a very interesting thing happen as I am going along here. Poor Teddy.
Hey! What? Excuse me. I will sit on you.
Got a dragon scale for our troubles there. You can definitely tell that Blighttown is definitely a larger and much more difficult level than its predecessors, because it's taken us about an hour to actually like get in here and quote-unquote settle in. The poison seems to be filling much faster. Or maybe I was just a little bit more used to the poison. I don't know. Ah, here we go. That's the fight that I was waiting for. Trying to remember. There she is. Let's get out of the poison here. And we're going to fight her. I heard. Here she comes.
You're being a grump.
Manning her, Mildred. Got her. And we're also going to get a very important item from her, too. Ooh, an 8,000 souls. Yes, please. That's another level up in the bag right there. Thank you very much. Got a humanity and a butcher knife. 3 humanity. Oh, my goodness. Heck yeah. Let's level that up.
You know, if you move, there wouldn't be a problem.
Let's pump that into vitality just to increase our longevity. Let's also repair our equipment. I want to say that with like status causing like liquids that you can encounter, they do more passive damage to your equipment. I honestly cannot remember for 100% sure. Let's slog our way through these poison waters. Gonna love these gnats. And you would think that with this shield equipped, it would have better resistance to poison, as the item claimed that it did, but oh well. Right now we're just kind of exploring around the underbelly with one of these lovely fellows coming to visit. These guys are actually pretty handy because they have a very high chance of dropping large Titanite shards and green Titanite. Got it. Yeah, the first time that I came down to Blighttown, I did not know about that bonfire, so having to slog back through that horrible section was absolutely crazy. Until I just happened to see that, and then I was like, wait a minute, ooh, we got the pyromancy set too. Okay, you can... Hitboxes being very aggravating. I want to say that these mosquito things infinitely spawn, so we'll need to be somewhat careful with the way that we go through here. And there's the water wheel. That thing has killed me, I think, more times than any denizen of this place, honestly. I think it was just mostly because I didn't really figure it out properly yet. Got that Yahoo. I don't think there's anything down here other than just this guy. There is an NPC, I think, that also spawns in this area, but I've never had enough in Pyromancy to actually like do her quest line. The game can be pretty persnickety about like when and where it'll actually allow you to do quests. It's kind of odd. But I guess it adds to the replay nature of the game. You kind of stumble upon that stuff as you go through it more and more times. Trying different builds and whatnot. Of course, most people have like absolutely picked this game clean by now. There we go. So we are going to be very close to the shortcut that we had found earlier, but we're not going to quite go over there. That is not my intention with this. At least not to get to the shortcut. We're going to get to some of the nice items that are over here instead. Gotta love the sound design for some of these beasties. I'm gonna keep on running. Get you. Ah, one of my favorite sets in the game. It's very interesting and very powerful, actually. And I also get a sorcery, too. There we go. Let's go ahead and, speaking of which, let's test out our Miracle. And use that to heal, see how much that heals. Not too shabby. We only have 4 uses per rest, kind of like a D&D sort of system where you have like a limited number of spell slots per go. We also will have some dart guys that we're going to be worrying about here before too long. Like I said, this is one of the more quote-unquote secret areas of this level. We could keep ascending to get out of dodge. We're not trying to get out of here just yet. That'll come later. We have 2 humanity points, which I really wish were hard humanity instead of soft humanity, but what are you going to do? Let's go back down where we came from. Yeah, definitely going to probably only 1 boss tonight. This area is pretty harrowing, so probably a good little bit of a rest after this area will be very welcome. Still will definitely aim to do the full 2 hours though, so I might just pal around, and I guess I will also just take this random corpse with me. Yeah, there it goes. I gotta love the corpse physics in these games now. We need to be very vigilant because of these guys. This part is horrible for many various... And I got toxic. It's okay. But you see how much faster it drains our health than the standard poison does. It's awful, as a matter of fact. Let's go ahead and just heal ourselves of that real quick. Fortunately, you cannot get to that guy very easily. I think he will just keep blowing the dart at us, though, until eventually he just kind of, like, falls. Either that, or we could be, like, maybe a more sane human being. Because I don't have any other true... Oh no, unable to use this weapon with the present stats. What about this one? There we go. At least the short bow. And pump up full of some arrows here. It becomes like a shooter. Haha, got him. We got toxic again, but it's okay. It was worth it because that guy is now permanently dead, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and unequip that. Wait, it's not bogging down our weight any. We gotta deal with the hounds below. I really do not like these guys. Very annoying, and they've killed me numerous times. I don't know if there's really any delicate way to do it, except for to just, like, dodge. Okay, got 2. I think there's, like, at least 3 more that are hanging around down here. Of course, he breathes fire, because, you know, why not? Why wouldn't he breathe fire? Oh no, there's like 4 more. You kidding me, FromSoft? Then again, this is FromSoft. Got him. Got him too. And we got 2 more of these puppeted dogs. Got that one. And I got it, and I got it, and I got it. Hope you guys don't find my narration a little too overt. I just like to... speaking out loud like that helps me to process partially what is going on. Going into that would be certain death. So we're not going to do that. But we've gotten the Firekeeper soul from there. That'll be very important for us as we continue to go forward. That is not an actual door, unfortunately. The only place left for us is to go back to the way we came, because if we keep ascending, that's just going to take us back to the shortcut, and we will be making use of that at a later time. Not right now. We want to be able to beat the boss first, because it's going to be a little while before we actually come back down here. So we'll definitely want to make it count. Wait a minute, is there one of those dudes back here? Oh my gosh. Why are you not dead? Why are you not dead? You know what? It's okay. At this point, I'm just going to leave well enough alone. You know, he's just going to be over there in the corner for the rest of eternity after we leave him behind anyway, so he's not an extreme threat. But so there's the other part of me that's like, but Chad, a white and nerdy man, you can kill him off permanently. I know, but he's only like 200 souls or 600 souls. And to just get over there, I'm just going to have to, like, blow through more blooming moss clumps. And I just don't want to do that right now. What's the best place to go to these? Probably... Oh, crap. Yeah. I'm not a fan of that water wheel. For that very reason. I just find it a little cumbersome to get up there. Oh well, I don't want to let all those souls go to waste. Because especially with some of the other souls-based items in our inventory, that'll definitely lift us to a level up. So we will go and retrieve them. And heck, we still have like about an hour left before the session is over, so might as well fill in the gap a little bit. Like I said, not quite rocketing through this area like we did have others. But I just really wish that this was more of a traditional elevator instead of like this garbage. I'm just not a fan. I would hate to just use a homeward bone, but I don't want to get stuck in a cycle of, whoops, I died, now I haven't. Let's just use a homeward bone. I know it's like, oh, I'm chickening out, but you know what? I have 10, and I think that's plenty for our purposes at the moment. Let's go ahead and use an item. We'll use a regular Soul of Proud Knight. I think that'll be sufficient to level up. If not, we'll find out real quick. Let's go ahead and repair our stuff. Get into a good place level-wise as well. Oh, yeah, perfect. That was right around what we needed. Awesome days. And strength is starting to really help us out when it comes to our level scaling. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. 3 extra attack is a pretty significant gain for just, like, 1 level. I have 2 humanity. I might as well just use 1. That way it's not lost forever. Alright. Let's keep it going. Let's explore some more, guys. Let's go in this direction and maybe kill some of those gigantic leeches that we saw earlier. Because they have a very high chance of dropping very great items. Night Stars, I guess, more than anything else. We are not going to go into that tree. You can probably see the winding path upwards. We're going to leave that part alone for now. We will want to save that area for when we can warp. And whenever we get there, you guys will definitely see why. It's not a happy place to end up if you can't easily get back out. Nice try. A commendable effort. Worth a modest amount of souls, at least for this part of the game, and then also have a high drop rate chance, please. Please, if you would be so kind as to drop some items for me. They die in 1 hit, so that's also very helpful as well. Shing! Gotta love trudging through the swamp. Apparently the developer of this game, Miyazaki, has a slight obsession with these kind of poison swamps and just can't help himself but put them in his games. They are present, I think, in pretty much every FromSoft game. At least of, like, this Soulsborne nature. I'm not sure about, like, the Armored Core series or anything like that. Let's grab that. There's a large Titanite shard that was just on corpse. Any bit will help in terms of upgrading. Got 2 simultaneously. Oh, come on, one of you guys has got to have an item. And I completely missed. You missed. He was 3 feet in front of you. Luckily, he can't quite turn on a dime. Ow. Away with ye. You're getting a good bit of souls, and we're finding some items back here. All is not lost. These things look even more shinily disgusting in the remastered version. Absolutely none of these guys dropped a Titanite shard. That's okay. Ooh, server. Nice. And just as quickly as it... I was going to say, just as quickly as it gone, it has come back again. The poison stat racks up very quickly. It's not extremely horrible if you can just kind of tank the poison damage with Estus Flask. Hey, here we go. We've got another large Titanite shard. guys will also drop some green ones too if you are lucky. So if we really want to, we can go on an old-fashioned farming run at some point in time. I know there was one time that I was playing, I think on the Switch version of this game, and I legit ended up with like almost like 4 or 5 green Titanite shards. It was nuts. Actually, it was more than that. It was probably more like 6 or 7, because like one of them just had 3 in one drop, which is bonkers. Oh, aforementioned green Titanite shard on a corpse. But I swear, these guys can drop it. So I would say from here we have definitely thoroughly explored the bottom of this place. Got some mosquitoes after me. And we'll keep on a rolling, rolling, rolling. I would say I would apologize for this episode being uneventful, but I mean, Blighttown is an event, let me tell you what. I don't know why they call it a town. It's not really quite a town, in my opinion. Will you let me upgrade my axe? Yes, we have enough Titanite shards to be able to upgrade it again to an even higher level. At a +8. Getting closer and closer to a more favorable threshold with this weapon. Might be able to get the +10 here soon. Definitely does increase the damage. We'll have to look at the one weapon that the butcher lady gave us, but we're going to have to wait till we can get back to Andre. A very friendly blacksmith. Let's come over here and explore some more. I know that there's some more items over here in this direction. Being guarded by these guys. They no longer possess Ooga Booga sticks, but they have rocks! Naturally. Got one. Also dropped a dung pie. They're on the pyromancy flies, as I call them. If I remember correctly, these guys were guarding something over here. Yeah, a little item in the alcove. A great club. Not just any club, a great club. Executive members only. We will probably go back to the bonfire just so we can have optimal health and resources to face the upcoming boss. Am I human? Yes, I am. Sometimes I have to forget. I'm like, wait a minute. Is beef jerky mode engaged or not? And it is not in this happy moment. Hooray. Grab the next large Titanite shard, which will let me upgrade my axe again before the next upcoming fight. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Like I said, we're not quite close to the end of the episode. We got like maybe 45 minutes left, so we can pal around. And since we are human, we will be able to summon a little bit of assistance in this battle. And guess what? I have no shame in doing so. If you guys want me to do more so of a challenge run, like I said, totally fine with me. But I am just content to beat Dark Souls as the game is going on right now. With or without help. Level 9. Now we need 3 large Titanite shards to get to plus 10. Do some farming to do that at this present moment. Let's go ahead and reinforce and see if we can the man-eater Mildred gave us. We have no Titanite shards, so that's just not going to be possible at this present moment. A-okay. We're going to go ahead and make our way to the boss. Ching. I'm going to try to avoid using... Whoa! I do not know what the source of that tremendous frame rate drop was about. I was kind of channeling Blighttown of old, I suppose. I don't know if that was more so of the level or just kind of like something on my PC freaking out for a second, so... Fun times. Nothing back here. The cool trick is that once you're poisoned, you're already getting like all the continual damage, so you can just feel free to explore just a little bit more without fear of having to like plow through your healing items. Gotta love this gnarly place. I can't remember. I don't think there's anything over here. We will check. I don't think that there is, though. One could be only so fortunate. It's really cool how this game definitely has a very solid and I guess like logical progression to it. Let's just go ahead and use a purple moss clump. I really don't want to do that. Let's also use our miracle here because we're really... I don't foresee being able to do that in the middle of a boss fight just because it takes forever. But that way we can preserve our Estus because it's a smidge bit faster on the animation uptake, that is. Qualag. And of course we have a summon sign. I will gladly take one of those. Oh, it's Man-Eater Mildred. She is now our friend. Phantom Man-Eater Mildred summoned. Alrighty, guys. This is our next major boss of the game. We're going to skip this cutscene, though, for reasons. You'll see. If I can. There we go. Sorry, everybody. Qualag. Demoness. Shing. Shing. And, oh, that just... oh my gosh, that just one-shot me. Well... that could have gone better. We can attempt that again without Mildred. I don't want to, like, burn through all my humanities just for that. Who knows? Maybe this will, this might take the majority of the time to try to beat. I don't remember Qualag being necessarily difficult. I think the first time I killed her, I got her without the summons anyway. And I think it's because whenever you wander through this game without being human, you miss out on those things like the summon signs. In one essence, it's kind of crappy, because you have to sacrifice a pretty rare resource to ask for help, but at the same time, it's a pretty hardcore game, and it makes you take those things in consideration before you have to ask for help. Alright, so we'll definitely need to watch out for that attack. Heal up. don't know if you guys do this or not, but this is kind of like a mental thing that I do, is that I kind of like, whenever I'm approaching a boss, especially if I feel like I'm going to have trouble with it, I'm like, I set little parameter goals in mind, like, okay, if I can get it to like 25% health, then I'll feel good about this run, or, 50%, 75, and then all the way up to killing it. That way I don't get too frustrated with it. I don't know. Like I said, it might just be a mental thing for me. Quelaag ends up being too cumbersome. Ow. Then we might try. Not gonna fall for that this time. Nope. that very well one-shot me last time. Doing well so far. Could always do better. This is definitely also one of those boss fights where the lock-on system can betray you if you're not careful. Nope. Got it. Nice. Second attempt. Whew. That one attack just like roasted me, man. Very nice. Got a Soul of Quelaag and Twin Humanities. And 20,000 souls. That is not a bad haul at all. Got our next major boss down. Log that away for the history books there, ladies and germs. And now, we will do the next epic part of our journey. Ringing the second bell. We get to watch this really cool cutscene. That dude looks super cool. I love it. And we can hear it ringing in conjunction with the undead church. And something awakens. The gigantic fortress that's near where Andre lives has been opened. And that is going to be fun. That's probably what we're going to tackle probably next one. And we got the achievement. Hooray! Ring the bell! Ring my bell! Inside joke, you had to be there. So, let us go ahead and also dive into a secret. Illusory wall. This is where you find a covenant.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
Yes.
But you have no eggs. Ah, no matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
Oh, most definitely. Creepy, crawly thing. And we're going to trigger this bonfire. Repair our equipment. And this is Quelaag's sister, Quelana. And we can enter a covenant. The Chaos Servant. I don't mind to do that. It's more of a multiplayer focused thing anyway right now, so I can't really do anything. And I get the Great Chaos Fireball for my troubles as well. And let me go ahead and reinforce, and she can also reinforce Estus Flasks like our Firekeeper can, so I might go ahead and do that. Let's definitely do that, because I know for a fact, not to ruin it for anybody or anything like that, but, you know, over a decade-old game at this point, the Firekeeper in Inolando is going to be temporarily killed, and I would very much like the health boost to get through the next level. So yeah, found a new covenant. Beat a major boss, not bad for a run, and we still got about a half an hour left before I'll sign off for the evening, so let's just see what kind of trouble we can get into. We're going to go ahead and put some points into... Dex isn't a bad choice. Let's go Strength, Endurance, or how about Faith? To really start leveling up that stat, so that way we can kind of have like our reformed bandit motif going on here. And we might have to play some Fashion Souls as well. Of course, can't get past this door. Don't know what lies beyond the door, but that is also a very important bonfire that we have right there. Because that bonfire is one that we will be able to warp to in the future. So definitely want to keep that in mind as we go forward. Let us go ahead and reverse our hollowing, since we have the soft humanity point. I always get the soft and the hard humanity. Hard humanity is like the items that you can actually use to get humanity. And if I still have that backwards, just let me know. Now, we could keep on going, but the next level that we could go to is not appropriate for our level right now. We will get summarily wrecked if we try that. So I am not going to attempt that right now. But we, I think, for the moment being, are going to go ahead and be done with Blighttown for the time being. I feel like that we have explored most of the area pretty well. We have a good portion of the items. We're like, what, level 45? 44 now, so not too shabby. Made some pretty good progress there, guys. And like I said, barely even like 10 hours into the game. In fact, probably almost tipping the scales at 8, maybe at this point. I guess my total playtime is 8 hours, but... we will leave those guys alone. Yeah, so for those of you who are watching YouTube, because I'm probably assuming nobody's going to be stopping by tonight, we'd love to be proved wrong, but for those of you who will be watching on YouTube, thank you guys very much for checking it on out. I will leave the donate link for my Facebook in terms of the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. That'll be active, I think, until the late first week of October. I'm thinking like October 6th or 8th or something like that. So if you feel so inclined, please hop onto that page and donate. It would mean a lot to me. You know, I'm putting on the stream to raise charity funds. So far, once again, I'm the only one that's donated, but I would love to see that change. Even like $1 or something like that would mean a lot. It would make a difference. If anything, even the little bit that I was able to put forward, you know, more than enough reason to put the stream on. So thank you guys also for just supporting by watching and just hearing me talk about it if you happen to be a friend in my personal life. And if you're not a friend in my personal life, well, hey, let's be friends. I'm definitely always down to talk. Lend a white and nerdy ear. Let us go ahead and get out of both our proverbial Blightowns and the real Blighttown. Before I go, I just want to be sure. I don't think that there's anything else that I really missed. Just kind of making a mental tally of anything. Nope, I think for now we are good, and we will come back once we are able to actually warp to and from this lovely, horrid place. Not wanting to go in that direction, we're wanting to go up the elevator. Ding ding! I have children who have watched too much Daniel Tiger because that immediately reminded myself of Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. With a trolley. Ding ding! Wholesome family content. I can't be mad at it. And we're going to move our way on up, and hopefully up and out of here. This place is terrible. It's like I said, I still actually have a little bit more misgivings towards the depths than Blighttown. You might call me crazy, and I guess you could be justified in calling me crazy. But I don't know. I guess it's just because I don't like claustrophobic environments as much in games. It just kind of weirds me out a little bit. I prefer more open space where I feel like that I could maneuver a little bit more. Not really claustrophobic, I guess, that much in life, but in real life, I guess. But hey, to each their own. Some people like the closed spaces to really trap their enemies in, stuff like that. This kind of gets me feeling tense. And there we go. There's the key that we had gotten earlier. So we could have been pretty darn close to the shortcut if we really wanted to earlier. So maybe next time we'll make a more quote-unquote trick run. Yes, I see you. Come here. Yes, yes, yes. Come, come, come. Ow. I backstab you. Putrid thing. Did you die? I don't think he died. What is that nonsense? He had to have died. I never saw this. Well, if he's alive, he's down there where he can't get me, so I'm not going to worry about him. Let's see if I can aggro just one of them. Yep, here he comes. The last thing I want to do is fight two of these guys. Stagger him with 3 hits. Phew! Got a dung pie for my efforts. Wonderful. Oh, no. Heal, heal, heal. Gotta get that magic 3-hit combo to stagger him a little bit with this axe. This has been a trusty axe, I definitely have to say. Very versatile weapon. Especially once we've gotten used to the chopping pattern. I'm kind of used to the more rapid slashes that are present in the game, in like Dark Souls 3. Maybe even also Elden Ring. If you guys want me to hop on that one at some point, I definitely would. It's a good game. We're going to go back to that familiar shortcut in the New Londo Ruins. Back to our smith friend over here. I can make this one a magic battle axe if I really want to. Have some weapons that I have to use Twinkling Titanite. That's why I could upgrade those, but not some of the others. With the NPC that I never knew existed. A paltry 24 souls. Good, the elevator's already there. Next up, Firelink Shrine. And here we are. That familiar music that feels ever so homely. braved the depths. We've conquered Blighttown, and oh no, our firekeeper is dead. What are we going to do? Had a feeling it was probably that guy that we freed from jail. And now we cannot use the bonfire at Firelink Shrine. This is probably one of my least favorite parts of the game, is that you can't do that.
Did you ring the second bell?
I
That
did.
is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem.
A new
It's
problem.
noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you. Damn, that stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Maybe it's time I do something about it. Maybe.
What could that something be? We may never know. There's our sorcerer friend.
Oh, hello. Terrific. And
We will pray that indeed. And there's our pyromancer friend.
You've been... Why? What spectacular pyromancy? Tell me about it. Why, yes, of course. Thank you for sharing. I'm in your debt, once again.
Could spec it a pyromancy if you really want to.
Goodbye. No, you dead.
Not planning on going hollow, but ah, yes. One of the freakiest but most interesting NPCs in the game. Framped.
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Framped, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Well, sure.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
That'll definitely be important.
I am... Is it...
And this guy's definitely interesting because he could break down all sorts of different items into either souls or various crafting components. Any way to get rid of duplicate items if you want.
Farewell, chosen undead.
Thank you, Framped. A decent fellow, really. It's cool that Firelink Shrine just gets more and more populated as you go along.
Ah. Oh, blue. Sometimes.
Might purchase some miracles. Don't know if he has really a whole lot to offer me in that department or not. Not too shabby. Alright, let's go ahead and head to Andre. The checkpoint with Andre. Just in case if we were to perish, I don't want to have to track back here all the way from Blighttown. That would just be a little annoying. You can also purchase some Titanite shards and begin fortifying our new axe as well. Yeah, like I said, hope you guys are having a good time. I am enjoying myself. I am a little bit on the tired side at the moment now. We got about 15 minutes left, so we will try to make it count as much as we possibly can. One hit shake. Hollow Soldier Helm, thank you very much. We will stride into familiar territory here. We will rest at this bonfire. Ah. Very nice. Let's talk to our friend Andre. It's been a little while since we've kind of come up for air from the accursed Blighttown.
Well, hello again.
Hello again.
You seem to need anything?
Actually, yes, after I purchased some stuff from you. Let's snag some Titanite shards from our friend here. Let's get 4. Still can't quite get that item just yet. Don't worry, though. We will here at some point. We'll reinforce... Which one is it? The butcher knife here. Let's also... Let's read that item description. I'm just kind of curious about that. That's one of the ways that you can collect a lot of interesting intel about the world and its inhabitants is the... or the item descriptions. Giant butcher knife wielded by the undead, man-eating cook lurking in the depths. More a tool for subduing and preparing live catches than an actual weapon. Those who have faced this deadly blade have a deeper sense of how helpless prey might feel. Creepy. It's definitely very heavy. It's like 10 pounds. And its weapon type is still axe, though, so hey.
Well, need.
We'll reinforce that because it has a very high strength scaling. And since our guy mostly has strength right now, I think that'll be a choice weapon. Oh no, wait. Butcher knife. Butcher knife plus 1. And do I hear butcher knife plus 2? And lastly, a butcher knife plus 3. We'll definitely want to get some more Titanite swords before that weapon will be really viable for us. But it is definitely growing in power as the time goes along. I don't want to tackle the next part, main part of this game thus, just quite yet. So what I would like to do, because the next level that we will have in mind to do for next session is going to be Sen's Fortress. And it is definitely a doozy and a piece of work, that is for sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down and try to take on a different boss. You guys might see the one that I will have in question here. But for that, we have to delve back into a little bit more familiar grounds. We'll see if we can kill this boss. I don't know if we will be able to or not, but we'll just keep on trying it till the end of the run. And after that, we'll just have to see what happens. For now, we are back in the soothing tides of Darkroot Garden. With the killer bushman monster things. Whose tendrils still hurt like crazy. Ow. We'll make sure that we go down far enough to get to the bonfire down here. Now we are in Darkroot Basin. Eventually we will get that item that can open the magic door, but I'm going to wait until a certain point before I do that. And I think you guys will enjoy the outcome. If those of you who might be tuning in, or might tune in at a later time, if you guys already know about it, then you definitely know. But it'll be a cool thing for me to see firsthand, because I've never done this particular thing that I have in mind. But let's stop by here. Get the bonfire down here. Repair our stuff. Let's go ahead and re-equip this because we might need it for this battle that's upcoming. This is definitely by no means a required thing to do. but it will be helpful. And plus, hey, it can keep up my average of 2 bosses, at the very least, per run. I will say that, to this game's credit so far, mostly bosses have a pretty fair spacing to their nearest corresponding bonfires, at least in my experience. We definitely want to be seriously careful, though, because if I recall correctly, it will melt us pretty quickly. Two-shot at that guy. But it's not these crystal golems that I'm really worried about. I don't know if you guys can see it yet in the background or not. It's that. Ballistic water missiles of death. It's actually really loud, so I apologize in advance. I can't really... Ow! See how bad they hurt. It's a little on the erratic side to try to dodge. Jumped right into that. Like a pro. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Tell you the truth. Little to no feedback, gotta love that. I couldn't see anything. We'll get it. Lovely Hydra here. I literally can't see because of all the dust. Gotta hit, gotta hit. This boss can be just a little bit on the annoying side just because of that. Gotta go get one of them. Got one. The less heads that this thing has, the less it can actually shoot at me, so... See if we can get it. Two heads left. 3 heads left, actually. This is a bit more of the cheesy strategy. another hit on it. We'll get it, guys. Did I get it? Nope. Not yet. Oh, he actually hit me. Sorry, this one is being a little bit anticlimactic. Just a couple more ought to do it. By a couple, I mean probably about like 6 or 7. Take it down! Got it. Nice. Dragon Scale and a Dusk Crown Ring. Kind of an annoying fight, honestly. Sorry, I got a little quiet. I was like, trying to focus, trying not to die. So now we don't have to worry about that Hydra anymore. Let me see what'll go on with that ring. Grants extra magic castings, but halves HP, so definitely kind of turns you into more of a glass cannon kind of build. 7,000 souls, you know, I mean, that Hydra was, I feel like that it probably should have been worth a little bit more, but then again, I guess at this point, you know, now I'm actually a little bit over-leveled for this creature. It's kind of weird now we're starting that part of the Dark Souls cycle where the game does not get exponentially easier necessarily by any means, but your player level and experience are starting to match the rising challenge of the game after the initial kind of difficulty cliff the game usually presents for most people. Very nice. We will go ahead and use one of those large Proud Souls to try to get enough to level up. Won't be quite enough. Let's just use one more. I'm a little remiss to do that, but an investment into a level up like that, I think, is a good investment. Thank you, Short Bow. You definitely did me quite well. Let's level up. So, with the last few remaining minutes on the stream, we're going to go ahead and go back to Andre, and then maybe play a little Fashion Souls, see if there's not anything that suits our character's needs in terms of style and profiling, and just better armor composition overall. I don't know. We'll have to look and find out. Let's go ahead and level up. I always feel a little conflicted about that. Let's go Strength, just to keep the attack power, power ever so increasing. We're going to head back to Andre. We will come back to this area past the Hydra. I don't know if you noticed or not, but there's a spot that we can walk over there. But once again, we really want to wait until we can actually warp between bonfires. Otherwise, that's not going to be good. Not going to be pleasant. So yeah, unfortunately nobody had come to check out the stream today. That's okay. Things happen, you know. Life is busy. It's the weekend right before a football game in my town, so I'm definitely going to appreciate any YouTube videos that I might get, and if you want to check out future streams, you're definitely more than welcome to. If you want to watch them here on Twitch, they're only up for 7 days before they get taken down, so that's why I upload them to YouTube. Just want to thank you guys very much for coming out and supporting. More importantly, if you guys could find it in your heart to donate to the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, that is the main reason why that I'm doing the stream. I know that the Society would appreciate any sort of donation, as I would as well. We'll go ahead and come over here back to our friend Andre, because this is going to be our base of operations for taking on the insanity that is Sin's Fortress. And it's going to be a good bit of fun insanity as well. It is a crazy difficult level to get through sometimes, but with enough perseverance, it has some really cool items that you can take advantage of as well. Let's go ahead and make our way up here. No equipment needs repair, so we are good on that. I am not hollow, so we'll go ahead and play a little bit of Fashion Souls. Our attack definitely would go down if we wield the butcher knife. I definitely do like the Hollow Thief's Hood. I am not going to lie there. That would definitely increase our equip weight. That would be an interesting prospect, though. Got the Wanderer Hood there as well. It's better in almost every way, except that it's heavier. By like 0.3... I think I did the Wanderer for my last character, so I like this hood. It's kind of crappier in stats, but aesthetically it's more cool. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, we could see our guy's face there a little bit. You know, it's not as intimidating as the this hood. If anything, if I felt strongly enough about it, I could just upgrade it and try to offset some of that difference there. See, it just looks a little bit more intimidating. Kind of a little bit more of that bandit-y vibe that we're going for. The black leather armor is very nice. The Wanderer coat has a ridiculous durability. Of course, we have the Shadow Garb. Always very nice, more lightweight. Has a bit better flame and lightning defense. Not too shabby. What about the Brigand Gauntlets? We can maybe replace it with something else here. With a nice blacksmithing. That we are hearing in the background from our friend Andre. Nothing really to do there. Kind of want to replace the pants at some point. At least at some point. The bloodstained skirt, which is kind of creepy to think about. Crimson waistcloth, which is really cool. And better in many regards. Heavy, though. Actually, surprisingly heavy. Yeah, 3.5. Heavier than the heavy boots. Of course, I got my Brigand trousers on. Yeah, honestly, our current get-up right now is probably one of the best, one of the better ones that I'm looking at stats-wise, so we'll just keep on rolling with that. We'll unequip the short bow for now just to keep our weight as optimal and optimized as possible, but yeah, everybody, we'll go ahead and wrap up the stream there for tonight. Thank you guys very much for anybody who's going to be checking it out on YouTube. Hopefully we can get some better turnout on the stream. If you come back and watch this and have any suggestions for me, let me know. I know that I probably ought to promote this more. It's difficult working a full-time job, being a dad of 2 kids. Don't want to blame it entirely on that. I could probably be doing more, but hey, any suggestions, just let me know. I would love to be able to share more of this with you guys, and better yet, raise money for Leukemia Lymphoma Society. That donation will be in the description of this video. I feel like this is like a very big nexus for almost all the videos. I think almost all of them ended at this particular bonfire, which is pretty funny. But huge Ackman and I bow to you guys. Thank you very much again. This has been White and Nerdy Man playing Dark Souls Remastered. We're going to go ahead and sign off of the game here, and I hope to see you guys next time. It might be tomorrow. We'll see how things go. It's going to be a busy day for my family. Optimistically, yes, but we shall see. In the meantime, everyone have a good night, and I will catch you later.